Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Catch. We are going to work on my reason for the season 4 journal today. So I wanted to show you first off the reason for the season word labels, and these are done by AJeweldDesign, and I will leave a link to her Etsy shop in the description box below this video so that you can pop over there and check them out if you'd like to. But I asked her if she would mind doing her lovely words, because she does both directions, you know, the up and down and the side to side words, and which would be portrait and landscape. But anyway, in Nativity words and definitions. And so that's exactly what she's done. So you can see there's all sorts of lovely sort of nativity or Christmas or however you want to look at it type words. And these are the definitions. So there's believe and Advent and glory and shepherd and holy and savior and rejoice. And my favorites, well, just because this is what I was looking for, is frankincense, myrrh, and gold. So I found some other places that had frankincense and myrrh, but no gold. So, you know, and hers are so nice and clear, which is what I really, really wanted, because I got another set of words that you can't read them very well. And so that's a bummer. I know it is very hard to get them nice and clear. So I thank her so much for doing that. I mean, she is just the sweetest. So definitely go over there. She's got other words too. If you like vintage especially, she's got kind of Victorian words, and then like I showed you the Christmas words, and she's got new Christmas words this year. So she's got lots of words and great digitals as well. So definitely pop over there and check her out if you are looking for those types of items. And then, so this is my journal so far. I mean, you know, it's just started. So what it is, if you didn't hear when I originally talked about it, it is Amazon packaging, the paper, you can hear it, not the plastic, but the paper. And then I put batting on the front and the inside. And then I covered the batting with this, obviously, fabric, and then this nice pink fabric on the inside. So it's kind of squishy on both sides, but it also has some structure due to the packaging inside. I put a nice big lace pocket that goes all the way across, so you can put pretty good amount of stuff in there. So that's nice. And it's all sewn in. Used my book cradle to poke the holes in the center there. Got that all sewn in with some fighting, because that's what I do. So anyway, I want to say hugs and blessings to Dawn and Mr. and Mrs. Home and Ruth. Thank you all for joining me. Your kind comments, often Dawn's funny comments. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and everybody is welcome to hang out. So I just love it, and I love it when you like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Talk to each other down below, whatever. It helps my channel a ton. So if you can do that, if you're able, I would very much appreciate it. So we have our pieces. We made this with the star for the 50 stack challenge. Oh, that's what I want. I want to use one of those words or definition, and I think I'm going to use holy right there. Or I could do glory too. Maybe we'll do glory. Let's do glory. That's sort of what I was waiting for the other day, because I had talked to Jolene about these, you know, but of course she did it so fast. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. See, she's just good at this, because I stink at this word thing. So anyways, I thank her very, very much. So we're going to put glory right on there. And I was going to cut all these out last night so I'd have them all ready for today. But then I was like, well, people might want to see like all of them together. So I didn't want to just have a whole pile of stuff. So I apologize that these aren't cut. And I'm using my tiniest scissors, of course. My lovely scissors. Aren't they lovely with the tape? The little handles broke on them. And I love these because they're super sharp. I mean, ultra sharp embroidery scissors. And they still work great, so I just put tape around there. I know, ugly, but they work. All right, I like the glory. I might come up just a little bit so you can see these nice blue flowers right here. Very pretty. I need some ink. So how are you guys today? I hope that you're fantastic. Ooh, sorry for the little screechy there. I am doing good. Just it's been crazy. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, which I do quite frequently, as y'all know. But I just feel like I've had too many things to do and not enough hours in a day. Sort of where I'm at. And I really wanted to get these, you know, these Christmas journals going, because otherwise Christmas is going to be over and I'm not going to have anything to show for it. So, yeah. Just been busy. Oh, and I added this pretty gold sparkly lace up there. So we have our glory. I like it. And this is a different person who had those. That's the one I bought originally and sadly didn't have gold. So anyways, I mean, but lovely. They're lovely. Okay. Let's see. And I just did all sorts of papers. A lot of these are from my different reason for the season kits here and here. I think this is 2 and this is volume 3. So I have 4, obviously. That's why this is volume 4. I don't know where I want to put this yet. But I thought we should, you know, so you guys can see. Not that I have any type of system because, let's be honest, I don't. I do not have a system at all for this. So I think what I might do, I don't want necessarily that like that. So we need something to kind of go over that. That will work. It's backed, which is kind of a bummer, but... And then we can just turn it into a tuck that way too, which is always helpful. So I think what we'll do is we're just gonna kind of fold this over. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's set this over here for just a second while we get that glued together. Try not to mess up a bunch of paper while we're at it. We're kind of pulling a Carol Laws here sort of thing. I could actually... Sorry, now I'm thinking. I think we're going to come tear this all the way over here because you really don't need this much, but it's just one sheet of copy paper, so I don't want to, I'll have to trim that up, but I can do that with scissors. I'm going to have it so it flips open so you can still write on this, and then that'll be a tuck. So see, I did do a Carol Laws. Thank you, Carol. I mean, this might not have been her exact thing, but she always does these foldy flippy things that are very cool. I'm just going to take a bit off because you're not going to see this because it's going to be glued down. But yeah, she always does those really cool fold and flip out things. She's the master at that, for sure. I don't want glue on it. I ripped that really bad because my journal is resting on it. So yeah, what's happening with everybody? Are you all healthy and well and trying to stay warm? I know a lot of you, I've seen pictures on Instagram, already have snow, and I am oh so sorry. Because all I can say is no, thank you. I don't wanna. I just don't love it. I just don't. Like, Christmas Day, yeah. That's about it. I'm not picky or anything. I'm not difficult. I've got to grab my punch. Sorry about that. That was a big reach. Okay, it goes this way. And I know it's wet. It would be better to wait, but we're going to just go for it. Oh my gosh, I told you guys about that stick with the string that I made for Pasha. I know. I mean, I know cats love that stuff. That's why I made it. But I had to put it up because he overnight got it stuck somehow under the couch and chewed the dart, the Nerf dart, all the pieces, which he never, ever chews anything. Like, that's not his, he's a cat. I mean, and I know cats will chew stuff sometimes too, but he doesn't do that. That's like not his thing. So there was a little dart mess and it was all stuck under the couch and I don't even know. So I put it up. I'm going to put it up just for a few days and then I'll get it back out again. And then we'll probably have to like put it up because I'm afraid he's going to hurt himself. Like, I don't want him choking on something or getting it around his neck or something like that when we're sleeping. Yeah, I'm telling you, he is a nut brain. Because I heard him, he kept coming in our room meowing last night, and I bet it's because that was stuck. He was like trying to tell us that his toy is stuck. It's like, Pasha, we don't really care right now. But I was half asleep and like, yeah, Pasha, go, whatever. But yeah, he was probably telling me his toy was stuck. He's just a noodle. Total noodle. So this is avocado dyed paper. These are good places to put pockets and things because, I mean, you can write on it that way, but it's not always the best. So, oh, I did it wrong. You guys. That's not going to work. Were you yelling at me? Oh, no, that'll work. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I can glue this to this. And then, yes, that will work. Oh, I was having a moment. It is sometimes like, I don't know, trying to figure out a really hard puzzle. All the logistics. And you want to make sure you get like your envelope edge and little corners really well because obviously you do not want to have your tag getting caught up on those little pointy corners or the lip right here. As much as you can stop that from happening anyway. I mean, there's only so much a person can do. All right, I'm going to push this down. And we're going to attempt to get it as even as possible. So see now when you flip it open, you can write here, but this will get attached to the page. I want none of that glue right there. That looks not good, Amy. Okay. So anyways, that's what's happening here. Always the cat adventures, I tell you. Oh, is this going to be too tall for this? I didn't even check that. Are you guys yelling at me? 40. It is. It is a bit too tall. I'm telling you. Might be nap time for Amy. That's what happens when I have those chaotic mornings. Sometimes feel like paper shrinks when it gets dyed. Maybe these just were never as tall as this, but I do feel that way sometimes because this flips out and you can write on that. So it's all a thing. So we have to cut that top off. Top off. Where did I put? Oh, Sorry, I had it leaning on something and I couldn't see it. My room's a disaster. I had it sort of cleaned up again. And then, oh, that's not gonna work. I've been cutting on the Glowforge and doing all kinds of things. And, yeah, I just have a mess, like always. Like always. Oopsies. Sorry, I broke your eardrums. Could also turn this into like a pocket. I mean, as you've seen, if you watch Carol Laws, there's a bajillion things that you can do. Because every time I watch her, it seems like she comes up with a new one. And I'm like, how do you come up with those all the time? But she does. She is the master. The master. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the bottom of this. I think I'm going to go along this edge here too, just to make sure I don't want any problems that doesn't stay glued down or something. Lovely. And then along this side, and then it'll just be a little, maybe this side, be a little tuck. Helps if I rest my hand on something, then it doesn't have as much chance to shake all over the place, which it quite frequently does. Sorry, I'm just really trying to get this as even as humanly possible. Oopsies, not very good job there, Amy. Come now. Why are we being difficult? I think I'm struggling with this piece of paper. Like, is this piece of paper wonky, or don't know. I just feel like, wow, that was way more difficult than it should have been. Did we get it? I don't think so. It doesn't look good back here. Oh, boy. Looks real bad, in fact. Let's just try that again. Sorry, you guys. I'm one of those days. Well, maybe I glued it on here crooked too. That probably doesn't help as well. Let's try it again and see if we can't get it from this direction. That's the only problem with our double-sided page stuff, is getting it all even. Because now it's probably real crooked on this side over here, huh? Yep. Okay, what is the problem? Okay, now I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I probably didn't have that totally glued great either, straight along here. We're gonna ink it, because that's what ink is for. Just make sure I got it on there good. Yeah, that piece of paper is a little bit smaller than the regular size pieces of paper. So we got some trick-or-treaters last night, but not nearly. I don't even know. I mean, we got large groups. Like, there was mostly teenagers, it seemed like. And so they come in hordes. You know how they do. They all hang out together. So, but almost no little kids. So I think, yeah, those trunk-or-treats things are getting real popular, and people are liking that more. Which I can understand. If I had little tiny ones, I'd probably be doing the same thing. it really, they didn't do that. I mean, they did it some, because we used to do it at the hospital that my husband works at. We would do the trunk or treats. A few years we did them, but these postcards I think are going to be great. I mean, I won't do all postcards, but that's fun. I don't like those colors though. Angels would be good. Let's see what else we got. That's a good one. Oh, that one's good. Oopsies. I don't know, I'll just put that there for now. I may end up using something from the kit, but I'm just winging it right now. See what we come up with. Okay, but I like that. What'd I do with my card? Let's put our journaling card back in before we forget. I really like those definitions. Thank you, Jolene. Those are handy a dandy. So definitely go check that out if that's something that you want for your journal. Like it. Yep, I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it. We could put another definition on that one. Trying to think, do I want to put, maybe I want to put an angel or something there. I just feel like that's not really enough space to write. I mean, I suppose you could write there, but we could make it pretty too. So let's do that. I could cut that down a little bit. Yeah, let's do that one. This, I think, is in my reasons for the season 2. I'm not positive. That's the real hard part about having multiples of a kit, because I struggle with remembering which one has what in it. But I'm pretty sure that that's the second kit, the volume 2. I know you probably can't see. I'm just cutting. I'm just trimming that down so it fits that spot better. Work. I am going to use one of those, one of the words. Pretty, pretty. I love those old sort of, I don't know if they're Italian or what. These old, I guess they're probably lithographs or something. They're just so pretty. That style. Let's do love on that one, because they're so cute together. And again, sorry I didn't have these cut. I really did intend to. I really, really did. But then I thought, that makes it real hard for everybody to see them very well. And I like the neutral color. We talked about color. I just thought that maybe that would be better in neutrals, because then if you're doing more of a traditional colors, you know, the red and green, or you can do the pinks and the blues or whatever if they're neutral. So that I thought might be a good thing. Let me know what you guys think. I think they're pretty. Okay. So I have my Joy to the World. So I think we'll go near the back. I like to, sometimes I am that organized where I'll flip back and forth. Other times I'm not, and I end up with way more ephemera in one end of the journal than the other. Oh, I don't think you guys saw this either. Sorry, is it? Why is it so dark? Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't have my light on. Ah, you probably that whole time you couldn't even see. Look, this is what I ended up doing. I don't know why. I have to have a light. Like, I have all these lights shining on what I'm doing, but if I don't have a light above my phone, it won't work. So I am so sorry, you guys. I'll try to see if I can fix that at all. Ah, that's so, I don't want to, you know, you to miss all of that. I guess you can fast forward if you hate it. I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. This I'm going to glue entirely on the back because of it being old music paper. I'm afraid if it had a tag going in and out of the back as well that it might end up getting torn. So I really don't want that to happen. I mean, it's pretty good music paper, but it is old, so I don't think it's worth tearing it over one pocket. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I didn't look up to see that that was so dark. So aggravating. If it isn't one thing, it's 100 others, I'm telling you. Okay. So there's that. And that was stuck. So yeah, I added the lace is what I was going to say before I was horrified by what I was seeing. And that's that. What else do we have done? Oh, you guys, I forgot to put this in. Oh, I forgot it was a page. I was thinking it was something that I would just glue in. Well, I guess I'll have to make another one. I guess this will be for something sometime down the road. I can't believe I forgot that. What a ditz I am. I mean, I guess I could finagle it so it would work, but I guess I'll just make another one. What a pain. I also have this book page pocket, and all this is a book page folded in half. And that's it. So I don't know where I want to put it, but we can decorate it up. So let's decorate it first and see what we get. I am so sorry about that color problem. That is super annoying. So I think what I'm going to do is just take this piece of the flowers and then we'll add an image to it. Oh, there's stuff on there. So I guess we're not going to use that. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on just one second. Okay, so because these were handy dandy and printed out, these are from the all-in-one winter journal, the add-on. That's what I was trying to think of. So this is just, they're the background papers that are in that kit. Oh my word, I cut my nails off. I know, I do it all the time. You'd think I would learn, but I don't. And I really cut them short this time. I get frustrated with them, and then I'll just chop them off. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there was a reason. I don't do that. It's because I can't pick up anything after I do that. I mean, nothing. I left it crooked, and so there you go. Got glue all over me. So I think I kind of want to see some of the book page and the white and all that. So I think this side I'm just going to kind of wing it. I might flip it the other direction since I want more. I'm trying to decide if I want to just not worry about it and cover that all the way to the top and then try to punch the hole again, but you know that I will never get the hole right. We all know that, right? So let's see. We're all very clear on that. Because I won't. So we're just gonna, I don't know, let me see. Because I really cut that one deep. I normally don't cut them that deep. That's our center. Let's see what we do. It'll probably be wrong, but I really want it to go all the way to the top. I just think it'll look better if it's all the way to the top. I mean, I pretty much cut the whole way, it looks like. And it's probably not going to want to cut. Oh, it did. Yeah. It was a miracle. Oh, it was a miracle. Holy smokes. I'll take it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Let's put our pin back in our glue before it turns into a rock in there. Because that's not good. Yeah, so ever since I took away Pasha's stick is what got me on this conversation. He's been ransacking my craft room, just getting into everything, licking plastic, doing all the things he knows make me want to throttle him. He's like, oh, you took away my toy? Let's see how this goes. And it's not like I'm trying to be mean. I have to fix it now, for one thing. But I don't want him hurting himself with it. Ding dong. I don't want one of those. Or I like that one, but it needs stuff. I like that blue lace with that. That works pretty good. Pretty good. Sorry, I have a whole pile of junk in here that I've cut out for this journal. Some of it doesn't make any sense. Some of it does. Some of it's the stuff I had. Like these are by Mrs. Coggs. I do like these too. Ooh, I like this angel. Because she's tall. Like it's long. That I like, but it's shorter. And I think she's too wide. I mean, I could cut off some of that stuff. I think all the ones from this kit are too wide too, because they're all kind of the bust part. I like that other one. I mean, she's very pretty. I'm just thinking the blue might be better. Oh, I could do the baby Jesus too. I don't know. I hate that. Oh, I could do the 3 wise men. I thought I had it all figured out, but you know, then I start looking at things. There's this baby Jesus. That's the one. I like that. I like that one. Lots of good contenders there for sure. Ah, sorry. I'll make everybody deaf. Yes, that is pretty. You can see it real well with the lighter background. Because some of the bits, it gets a little busy when you put everything on the rosy paper. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so what are we going to put with that? Do I want something up and down? I don't think I want up and down. Let's do Jesus. That will work. Very nice. Could add a little lace at the bottom. I have no idea what I'm going to put in this one yet, so don't ask me. All right. Let us see. This could, it'd have to be covered on the back. It could flip out though. I like it there. Could also go centrally and be a kind of like a belly band, and you could put some lace across the bottom. I think that's what I shall do. I don't know what lace I'll put on there because I don't really have any out right now, but I will add lace to the bottom. I'm going to do a little extra just because this is kind of thin old book page. It'll probably just have a journaling card in there, so it's not like it needs the whole entire length of it. Anyway. I mean, the whole page is covered with lace. I guess it doesn't really need lace, but I just want a little bit of something along there. I just think that'll help make it look right. Let me see if I have something I can grab. I don't know if this would work. just kind of take off where it's a little too much. It goes this away. This is off of like an old, I don't know, tablecloth, something of that nature, because there's a little bit of the fabric left. I like that piece, but it covers up his name, so I don't really want that. Otherwise, what's the point? Not a good thing. Kind of rough it up a little. I want that one. Even this up a little bit. But that is an old piece of lace, whatever it is. I don't really know. And I don't mind that it's a little bit longer. I think that's okay. That one is Beauty Miss. And then we can put a little something in there, even though I have no idea what I'm putting in the actual pocket. Who's counting, right? Do these fit? Oh, they will. Okay. Do that one. There's really not much difference between those two. They were just pretty, so I couldn't get rid of one. And that one's pretty too. I think I like that one with a little bit smaller. And I'll back it and do all that jazz. But that can go in there. Might have to trim it down just a skosh. We can do that. And this one's already pretty close. I want them to look even. That got even closer. I'm just going to trim it till there's nothing left. You just watch me. Okay. And what am I going to put on the back of that? Oh, I could put this on the back. That would be very pretty. I think I will put it on book page first just to thicken it up a little bit. On my glue book here. Might as well. Good use for it. I like this glue book that I found. It was at the dollar store. It's like a cookbook. But it has nice wide pages. So they're kind of nice to glue on. See how wide they are? Very nice. You don't have to do this adding extra, you know, for thickness and stuff. I just like it. And I kind of like seeing the words through there, even though now they're upside down. But I don't really worry about that a whole lot either. It's just part of the vintagey character, I feel like. You can do it if you print these on cardstock to begin with, then you don't have this problem. But like a ding-a-ling, I printed them all, like I always do, not on cardstock. And then, you know, to do the flip through when I show you guys, I'm trying to remember to do that more now, print them on cardstock. I just want to get it all printed and not worry about what is what. I want some of this top lace. And so then I don't think until I start making the journal, and it's like, oh yeah, those would have been great. Well, and you don't always know what you're going to do with it either. You could turn these into a pocket. So I don't know. It is hard to decide what to print everything on when you print ahead. So I don't know if I would want to print them on cardstock anyway. But you could. Just adds character. Wow, I'm just gonna knock everything down. That's some more lace that I drug over here. It's bad. It's like a bomb hit this place. I'm not kidding you. This happens to me every year at this time. Like, I'm able to keep it sort of under control. It does get messed up, but I can keep it under control. But something about moving through these holidays, because I think it's kind of quick. It feels fast. And it just ends up being bad. It's real bad. And I use a lot more things, fabric and just different things, it feels like, for some of these types of journals. And it just messes me all up. Oh yes, that is pretty, pretty. That's some lace I have. And then we'll decide if we want to put a tab or anything on it. But so that'll go there. And then whatever I decide, haven't got there yet, don't know yet. Oh, we could put something on this one. No, it's good. It's good like it is. Okay, so we did this one with the flip out and the definition on here. Oh no, my silvery stuff is peeling off. It's chipboard, so yeah, it can peel apart a bit. Need to do some fixing here. I don't want our star coming apart. Okay, and then this pocket, I don't know if that's what's going to go in there in the end, but a little writing spot. And then this one with that and a pocket there. And the other one is a joy to the world. Yes, I am loving it so far. All right, guys, I am going to let you go there. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye.